Hello and welcome to the CNFT News. Thanks for
Welcome.
joining us. The Real News, Real Nonsense Network. Your spot for all your CNFT news needs.
And nonsense.
And
Don't
all of
forget
your
the nonsense.
nonsense needs too. So welcome everyone. We got a fun show. We got 2 guests on a Monday, which is crazy, I know. But we've had a couple of one guest Thursdays, so it all balances out somewhere.
Sure.
Today we're joined by Schhhart and by Phoenix Arena, and we're very excited. They're all waiting backstage, and we'll be bringing them out one at a time. Starting off with Schhhart.
Two very good friends of the show too.
Oh yeah, big time.
Awesome.
And we've got the pistachio Schhhart art that we always keep very near in the studio here, created by Schhhart. Our very first look at the pistache, and that was pretty cool. But yeah, today we're going to be talking a little bit about Cardania, as they are one of our sponsors, and we'll also be talking about our Patreon, because that's our other sponsor, right? We have a number of folks in the community who are on our Patreon, and we really appreciate y'all. You know, we're going to be using that Patreon community for kind of a sounding board for some of our moves in this metaversal existence of ours. We've got a lot of people who are interested in the news. Okay, people are saying, "Hey, you want to work for us?" And we're saying maybe. And we want to make sure that our most core supporters are on. You know, we're all on the same page together, because we really appreciate you guys coming in and tuning in like multiple times a week live. It's crazy. Never really thought it would happen, but we see the same faces so often. So we really appreciate y'all and want you to know that we're all on this journey together. So if you're interested in our Patreon, you can find the link in the description below. And while you're down there, like and subscribe, right? You're already here. You might as well. But the Patreon is pretty cool. If you sign up for the $20 or more a month, $20 or higher tier, then you're going to be getting a monthly airdrop, which is pretty cool. Airdrop of an NFT. And after 3 months of the $20 tier, you will get your very own CNFT News mug. So you can sit there at home enjoying, sipping from the same cup that we're sipping from on screen.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Today's the first day I don't have my mug. I just got a glass of water.
Got some news juice there, though. That's important.
True.
Okay, so Patreon. Yeah, check that out. But also wanted to talk about Cardania, because they continue to be supporters of the show. Really appreciate all the stuff that they're doing out there. The latest in Cardania news is that they have got a new Halo channel, Halo Squad, in their Discord. So if you're interested in playing Halo Infinite, it is free to play the multiplayer. So you can download the multiplayer on Steam for free. And I'm looking at their server right now. There are currently 3 people playing. So pretty cool. Offbeat's in there, Shadow Priest. So that's a little bit happening with Cardania. What else is happening in Cardania? Well, they're always doing something cool. This week's multiverse crossover is the Phoenix Arena driver collection that'll feature special Cardania items. So we got Phoenix Arena on today, right? And that's really cool. We'll probably talk a bit more about this with them, but the basics is that you'll be able to claim rad tokens. You'll be able to passively earn rad tokens for each Cardania item in your diver PFPs. So there's I really love how Chris of Cardania, the captain, is trying to partner with all these different projects and make rad tokens more of like a available thing to a bunch of different. You can earn them in different ways, and they're going to be partnering with some other PFP projects for their game, the card game that they've got going on. And if you have, let's say, a Clay Nation, I don't know if they're actually going to be making it with them, but let's say you had a Clay Nation, you could use that in the card game and it would give you a certain bonus. You'd use that as your citizen, because you can either use like the PFPs that Cardania will be dropping soon, or some of these other PFPs. All right, little Cardania commercial. Excited about what they're working on. But I think it's time to jump right into the interviews. What do you think, Tyler? Am I missing anything?
We could probably mention that we have Cardania coming on Thursday.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's right. We're gonna have the captain himself on Thursday to talk shop. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
All right, y'all. Let's make this happen. It's time now for us to, bring our hands together and welcome a very prolific person in the community out there. This is Schhhart, and I know you guys are excited about him. Oh yeah, there you are. Is that loud? Does this sound good? Is this about right?
I could, yeah, I could. It's not like super loud, but
Okay, this is about good. Anyways, the people are excited, and so without further ado, our very first special guest, it's Schhhart! Hey,
Hey, what's up?
welcome.
What are you guys doing?
Yeah,
Good.
doing great.
Good to
Very
see
excited to sit down with you. It's been a while.
you. It has been a while. I'm very excited to see you guys again too. Where's Summer?
Yeah,
Where's
You-
Summer?
Summer. She's
Summer. Oh yeah, she's tired. We had a whole day of going to hospitals and whatnot. She's pregnant, and we're finding
Are
out.
you serious?
So we're dealing with
shit.
Oh my God!
She needs to be down there.
Congratulations.
She had some blood work done today, so she may or may not be joining. But yes, thank you so much.
Congratulations. Me and my wife have a little 9-year-old boy who just got braces. It's crazy, and
Oh yeah,
it's a joy. It's I got to tell you right now that when Nate was less than, he was a few months old, it was very difficult. And I just want to tell you that it's difficult and you're going to get through it, and it gets better and better, and it's really a beautiful thing. It's unbelievable, but it's life, and you guys are going to be great parents. It's going to be great.
Yeah, you guys are
Thank
gonna be
you.
amazing.
Thank you very much. Yes, we're getting through it and learning as we go, like you
It
do.
really- It really is. It really is. It's as Summer Horsegrave has said many times, probably relationships are all about communication, and
Yeah, we're doing well. Yeah, we're good. Oh man, what a time! What a crazy. Yeah, we got home like an hour before we were live. We're like in the car. We're like, okay, we've got an hour and 10 minutes, and then we're live on the air. So we're just gonna get some food and try.
this little soul coming through has superstar parents already. So
Okay, so we're really glad to have you here. You've got so much going on. Last time we talked, you were seemingly at the very beginning of your CNFT community journey, but now you've really spread out. You're kind of everywhere. How's that been? How are you?
I mean, one step at a time is what I have been saying ever since Nate was born. And I don't know how it's going. I mean, like, I'm just doing what makes sense. But I'll tell you what, it's a beautiful thing. Like, people have been reaching out, and it feels like the universe is working with Schhhart, and it feels like things are rolling. I mean, when I wrote all these things out to you about what I'm into, I was like, holy crap, I didn't even, it's there's a lot going on, I guess. It's cool, it's fun, it's great.
Yeah, you have so much you sent over. It's so exciting to see like everything finally coming together like this. And like you said, it's like still early, but
it's one of the most beautiful things in my perception is that the Mr. Pistachio NFTs that I made, the dance party, I made that so that I could fund an album, because I've been a musician, for so many years, and so the people who bought that NFT would get the airdropped album after it's finished. They'd get a free copy of the album.
Yeah, I love that.
And so NFT Rescue Foundation, I believe they're called. You know them?
Yeah.
They bought the rest of them. They bought 15.
Whoa, no way.
To fund the album, and it was an unbelievable thing. So now I've started the recording process. I found there's a studio, like, seriously, I can walk to it. It's down the street.
All right.
And it's a place that I always looked at and I was like, I wonder what that place is. Cause they had like an Elvis, something in there, Elvis, it said Hit City, and it had a Bob Dylan record in there too. I was like, there's some kind of something that I like going on. For the last few years, I've looked at it. And then finally, a few weeks ago, I passed it and two guys were outside playing guitars. And I'm like, wait a minute. And I just stopped in. I was like, what is this place? And it's a recording studio. So I used the money from the Mr. Pistachio NFTs, and I have created my demo. I've got 10 songs, and they're all in order, and I'm listening to them, and I'm visualizing and figuring out what instrumentation is going to go on each one, and it's very exciting to me. You know,
that's huge. That's good.
Yeah, and so I'm thinking maybe people in the comments, if they're interested in this, I don't know, but maybe I might mint a few of this demo. You know, it's just me and my guitar and my harmonica, and mint the demo and have it, you know, at a true Schhhartist price, you know, something that, and just have a few and have that to fund the rest of the album. Because my vision at first, I was like, I'm just going to do it like 1963 Bob Dylan, just my guitar, my harmonica. But now that I'm really into it, I need to do these songs the justice. Some of these songs are 20 years old, you know, and I've been building, and I'm really happy with the whole state. I think in terms of albums, you know, I'm an old school kind of, I don't think in just tracks. These days it's just a track, you know. But so this whole album has a real, I don't know, I'm excited. It has a message, has a whole thing. Each song weaves into the next one, and it's exciting. You know, I'm just blabbing about it. But
that's sick.
So I might mint the demo and sell those for the next stage of funding to make this album happen.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I want to throw this in there. If you do need any help minting, I'd be more than glad to help out.
Really?
Yeah. Well, just I don't throw that out often, but for anything for Schhhart.
Tyler, thank you. Because as you might have noticed, my Mr. Pistachio NFTs were not.
There was some trouble.
They were ridiculous. They were ridiculous.
No, wait. What? You sold those on what site?
Token.
It was on Token. That's right. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know anything about metadata. I still don't. You know. So, but Tyler, thank you so much.
Yeah,
I very much will keep that in mind, and just step by step, like I said, and I might be reaching out to it. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Me too. So, what? You first.
I was trying to pull up my Pistachio Dance Party NFT, and I'm on Token, but honestly, I don't know how to look at the NFTs that are in my wallet on Token. So maybe I'm not going to be able to do that.
I don't know, man. You're asking the wrong guy. Tyler would know.
Well, I can do this. Here we go.
That's the without the animation. Well, I mean, you're doing a good job, this guy. Don't get me wrong.
Okay. Yeah, it's so cool that was kind of the beginning, and we're still going. So, yeah, you've got a lot going on, and I happen to have a long list of all of the things that you have. I kind of just want to read through it quickly, and then just like we can talk about stuff.
That sounds good.
Because this is cool. All right. What If? That's your song. So that music drops on Mad NFTs. What is that?
It dropped on Harmony because Mad NFTs, they are not dropping on Cardano yet because of they don't want to burden the blockchain because I guess their smart contracts are really big. So they're going to wait until the SIPs, 31, 32, 33 or something.
Okay, cool.
So those go through. Yeah, that's coming. But it's on Harmony now. And to tell you the truth, I don't know how to connect with the Harmony family like I do the Cardano yet, you know, and so I don't know, but if people want to get my NFT, my What If NFT, you can pay with a credit card on the Mad website, and they go through Stripe, and there's no issues, but they hold the NFT on their site because they are going to be like the pool PM for Harmony, because Harmony doesn't have like a good NFT viewer, you know, listener.
Right, sure.
So they're building it, and it's almost done, I guess, and they're going to be like the pool PM for Harmony. And so they'll hold your NFT until you set up a Harmony wallet, and then you can just move it to your wallet or whatever, So,
All right.
so that's on that.
Yeah, I'd love to get that because it's a great song. And I've heard you sing it so many times that it's just like, and every time I hear it, it's live and a new kind of rendition. It's crazy.
Yeah, I come from the the Bob Dylan kind of lineage, and music is a in the now thing to me,
Yeah,
I
I
love
feel
it.
it.
I love it like that. Yeah.
All right. So next up on this list, Too Damn Ruggy dropping on 687 Epoch 333, which should be around April 15th. So
Yes.
Too Damn Ruggy, that's another one of your tracks.
Yeah, that's another one of my tracks. It's a Twitter space anthem, we'll call it, and it's a sexy little number. It's a. Have you heard it?
I don't think I've heard
I
it.
think I have.
It's going to be released from Six City, and he's a great guy, and he releases a new artist song every epic, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, yeah.
Every epoch there's a new song, and I'm going to be on 333, and it's a funny song, but I treat it seriously. It's kind of like Prince meets blockchain, but you can go to my Twitter account, whatever, and I've got my Audio Mac and SoundCloud profiles in there somewhere, and you can go check it out there. But
Right there.
you can buy it for mere peanuts from Six City when it drops.
Hell yeah.
Great. That's very cool. And you did a benefit concert, Ada for Ukraine. And that concert raised about $1,700. That's really interesting.
It was
So,
amazing. The band. Do you guys know about the band? He's a beautiful guy, Q Dog, and he contacted me, and he put on this concert where me and like 5 other crime fighters, I believe they are, and there were a bunch of musicians who were a part of it, and we recorded performances, submitted them, and then he played them for a 24-hour period. And people could buy tickets. It was free to watch the concert, but if you wanted to, you could buy a $10 ticket, and the money went to help. He sought out a foundation that he thought was really good that helped people directly. It didn't go through any middle people, And he found this person who had this little organization that he raised enough money to help 37 families who were displaced.
Wow.
And going through all that stuff. So I was so thankful to be a part of that. It was amazing.
That's huge.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
We're doing a lot of Ukraine fundraising stuff.
Oh,
Kind of busy here. This is Jackin.
Jackin?
Yeah, Jackin. He's named after the Game of Thrones character. That was before it went shit.
I haven't. It went short. Oh
It
no!
went short at the end. Yeah. Well, no, short's good. That's a good thing.
Right.
It went shit.
I never even saw it. So many people have told me about it, but I never saw it.
It's really great until the end. It's great till the end.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back on track here. So you had a giveaway of What If with Ada Ninjas, and you're going to be dropping What If on CNFT Hub soon. So a lot of What If news.
So I know that is, and my new album is going to be called What If, because it's a question that I think, like most people that I run into, and I have done it. If you use it in the negative term, what if it brings worry? It brings what if this happens? What if this happens? Mm-hmm. But if you use it in the positive, that is the start of the greatest creations that Earth knows. What if we did this? That's what blockchain is all about. That's what this revolution is all about. What if we could do this? And so that's going to be the name of the album. And so, yeah. Do you guys know Cardano Hotel with Alfred?
Is that
yes,
in Barcelona?
In Barcelona, yeah. He reached out to me, and I'm going to be dropping another version of What If, the same version of the song, but with a different drawing. Each of the MAD drops and the CNFT hubs that I drops have a drawing, and the Mad one deals with politics. It's a drawing that I did that deals with politics,
Cool.
and the CNFT Hubs deals with education, because those are two subjects that I talk about in the song. You know.
All right. Well, we love your drawings, and we love your music. So it can only be a good thing. Okay, let's keep going down this list. This is a good list. You've got a collab with Clay Lips NFT with a new song, and it's going to be a claymation music video.
Dude, I can't even believe it. Like Shillamania 3, where you guys at it?
I think that was the last one, right?
Yeah, it was
right. I think so. I don't remember.
It was. Those things are just a riot. So funny, and I wanted to shill this time, so I shilled, and Ada Ninjas reached out to me after that, and Clay Lips reached out to me after that, and so I had a new song that they were like, "We'd love to do something with a song of yours," and so it wasn't completely written yet, but should I play it?
Hey, that's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for. What a segue, huh? This one's called Today, and I think it's something that we're all kind of feeling, maybe.
All right.
Can you guys hear this? Today is the day all of my dreams come true. I said today ain't no way I'm gonna let my heart stay blue. Well, I ain't never gonna stop no matter what it is I got. You can take it to the bank with you. Today is the day all of my dreams come true. Well, I ain't never gonna stop, no, till all of my dreams come true. I'm gonna let the hammer drive, and all your friends gonna feel it too. We're gonna rock it and roll it, yes, until the light comes shining through. Steer it, don't control it, and let all of your dreams come true. Ooh yeah, today is the day all of my dreams come true. Today ain't no way I'm gonna let my heart stay blue. Well, I ain't never gonna stop no matter what it is I got. You can take it to the bank with you. Ooh, today is the day all of my dreams come true. Let me ask myself here this question. Oh yeah, why won't I just let it in? Oh yeah, when my Lord is trying to give me everything and more, to refuse it must be a sin. Today is the day all of my dreams come true. Yeah, yeah, today. And it goes on like that, you know. I just without the background singers and the I'm recording it now. I'm almost done with it, and I'm doing all the I'm doing all the background singing and everything.
So cool. So you're doing the background vocals as well?
I'm everybody, yeah.
Sounds awesome.
It's got a guitar solo in there. It's got a cool bass line. You know, it's a reggae song. You know.
Yeah, we'll get summery vibe.
Yeah. And so Clay Lips, they said they're going to be letting their son direct like what the character is going to be doing. He might be walking down a beach, and the imagery could be anything with this song. And so I can't tell you how excited I am to be doing this collaboration with them.
That's so nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's the collab with Clay Lips. That's Clay Lips _NFTs if anyone wants to check them out on Twitter. And then next you've got a Zoom benefit for veterans, a benefit concert for veterans coming up. That's this month.
Yeah. Yeah, on
That's
the
pretty cool.
27th, with Hope Warriors NFT, and
Yeah.
they reached out to me a while ago, and we've got like Bob Peace is going to be in it. I'm going to be in it. We got Violetta Zironi, I believe. She's in the Ethereum. She's a big thing. You know, she's got a cool show that I went on a couple times and sang "What If" actually, and she dug it, and so um, uh, I reached out to her to come on board with this thing, and she said yeah. So it's going to be an incredible thing that I get to be a part of, and so we're each going to play like 20 minutes for to benefit the veterans. You know,
That's legit.
It's huge.
yeah.
Okay. What else we got on this long list?
Well,
Oh yeah,
since
we started to talk
since
about that. Go ahead.
since that one's one that's coming up, where should people follow for more information on that? Should they follow
Thank
you?
you. Well, yeah, sure. But
I'll be following Schhhart.
Yeah, true.
Hope Warriors NFT.
Hope Warriors. Okay.
Yeah, Hope Warriors NFT. Great guy. I think his name is Brandon. And oh, sorry, Brandon, I totally doxed you. No. But he's a great guy, and he's just trying to, like so many people in the Cardano community, he's trying to do something to help people. You know,
Mhm.
trying
Yeah,
to help the veterans who have done so much for us that I don't even know about. You know.
for sure.
Definitely.
Well, that's legit. So, last but not least, here on this list are your two spaces. You've got some live shows going on.
Shark shows every
Yeah.
every Friday. Come on out to the Shark Show, 3:30 Eastern time, and I just jam. I put on a concert and I let it all hang out. Let the dog eat. I let the cat scratch. I let the bear steal the honey. You know, no,
Okay.
but you know all those euphemisms or whatever that
Mm.
I'm making it up right now.
That's legit. And then your other one starts 4 minutes ago on
4
Monday.
minutes ago with Flawed One, the one and only. Me and Flawed have a space called Art, the original metaverse. Flawed came up with that title. I thought it was cool. And we don't talk about, there's no shelling, there's no nothing. We talk about art. It's about, we choose an artist. Sometimes it's an artist who's living. Sometimes it's an artist who's not living in their body anymore, you know. But we go deep into art because we kind of felt like that was something that was missing in spaces, was actually truly talking about art and techniques, artists, motivations, why people do art, and then people come on up and talk, and it's a great space. It's 3:30s every Monday Eastern time, and so if you want to get deep in the art, that's the place to come.
Of course, I can't endorse that show because it's during our show.
During your show,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
would
Don't
be
want to
there
watch
if it
this
wasn't.
one. Sorry, guys.
we're competitors, and
Yeah, this is where it gets ugly. So
we're coming for you, Chestnut.
I was trying to think of how we could like do some. Could we like join it on the news someday somehow? Like
Yes,
Maybe
cast
the
it
Twitter
during
space
the
is like the
show and like
guest.
right? I don't know.
Yeah,
I'd love to do something.
that would be. We can do anything. This is
true.
21st century, man. I mean,
Right. It's
I'm
definitely
I'm
possible.
I'm doing the George Jetson thing with you guys right now. I mean, we're talking on the phone and we're seeing each other. Like, I mean, that might be too old school for people to even know what I'm talking about, but you
They
know,
had little TVs with people on them. Mr.
yeah, I
Space
used to watch
have
the
a hard time
Jetsons.
on it.
Mr. Spacely, exactly.
Got our own problems, okay?
Exactly, Mr.
Mr.
Spacely.
Space.
Totally.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that would be awesome.
Yeah,
Scott.
we'd love to figure something out. That'd be cool. Cool.
That'd be
Definitely.
fun. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna set you free pretty soon here, but I think we have you for at least another 5 or 8 minutes.
All right. I got one more thing that I got to say too.
Mm.
You guys know Kid Juice?
That
He's a
sounds familiar.
musician in the Cardano, family, and he organized this thing where I'm going to be on a mixtape, and we're putting out a mixtape of tunes from a bunch of different artists. We got Kid Juice in there. We got Crime Fighter. We got Disguise. We got Iriana. These are all Cardano musicians who are putting down some cool stuff. And I just submitted my song to be in this mixtape. I think it's going to be 12 songs, and they're going to be minting it. I don't know much about that side of it, but you know, I'm going to be part of that. Which
today you'll be on there. That's great.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's neat.
That is exciting. I've just posted Kid Juice's
I was just
link
about to do
in
that.
Twitter because it's not spelled the way you think.
Right. It's KYD JUSE.
Yeah, that's
Right.
good.
Well, should I? What? I mean, I got one more song if you want it.
That's what I was gonna say. Maybe some more songs. Ooh, we don't get that often.
Do you want to hear a song called "The Hit by a Dump Truck Blues"?
Sounds like
Sounds
a good
pretty
one.
nice.
You gave me the eyebrows. Scott Chestnut. You look deeply into the camera.
Sometimes.
My stomach was a flutter.
Oh my. Yeah, let's hear it. Crank it up.
All right. So this is, I always say, this is just a normal song. You know, Hit by a Dump Truck Blues. Imagine yourself, you're walking the street, you got a dip in your hip and springs in your feet. But out of the blue, a dump truck hits you and sends you flying along. You land with a thud, and that's it, but the life that you knew is gone.
Oh no! What happened?
He rocked so hard it crashed his stream. You rocked too hard for Melnap
The
to handle
shard
it.
was too much sharding.
All right, pick it up. Pick it up. We heard most of it.
Will you get up from the ground, cursing that truck, but thankful for your life? You take one look down and then look around because what you just saw don't jive. Your body is lying dead in the street, bloody and still as can be. But I'm still alive. I'm standing right here. A voice says, "This is your astral body." Turn around and see a form blazing with light. No, you ain't paranoid. Now it sets in and gone is your grin because death you cannot avoid. No. Well, the angel of death takes you with care to an infinite screen up above. And then starts the scenes of your life and your dreams and the battles you fought in his love. Can't help but to sit to judge as you spit in the faces of so many you met. And you feel all the pain that you caused in the lives of the ones who were trapped in your net. Yeah, but there was also joy when you decided to explore that love that you kept so locked up. And you realized too late that all the burning hate was when you actually should have shut up. Now the movie is over and the judgment's been paid. Now you must reap what's been sown. If only we had just one more chance, learn from what we've been shown.
I love the energy so much. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sick.
I'm kind of hoping for like a filmed music video now after seeing that. I think we need something like that.
I like what you're talking about, Tyler.
Are you gonna make it out to CNFT Con?
Ooh.
That is something I am going to manifest. I am putting it out there, and it is going to happen because I cannot miss that.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
cannot miss that.
They're going to be a live music stage with
That's
open mic time,
No.
or yeah. So you kill it. You kill it up
Yeah.
there.
I mean, this life, as far as I know, it's the only one we got right now. So
Hmm.
we're gonna make that happen. That's gonna happen. Absolutely.
awesome.
I'll see you guys there.
Oh, you know what? Did you have a something a little spy themed for us today? So we're launching this game Facility 7, which I thought I'd just pop up here. So this is our little spy themed game. So I knew Schhhart was coming. I thought maybe we could get a theme out of him.
Yes.
Boom.
That was amazing.
Thank you so much. That's so fun.
No, I really appreciate you guys having me on the show, and congratulations, Scott.
Yeah, we're ready for congratulations because we got the first ultrasound today, so we actually got to kind of it's all kind of theoretical up until that point.
No, dude, it's theoretical until like I remember when my baby came out, and he came out and they're not supposed to be able to move their necks, but he came out and he picked his head up, he looked me right in the eyes, and he was like, "Oh, it's you again." But no, it's a beautiful thing that like you say in your mind sometimes, um, I want it to stay like this all the time, but it gets better. It gets better and better. It's an unfolding kind of thing. And there's some times where it's very, very, very difficult. And you can feel free to text me, call me anytime if you need someone who knows what you're going through.
Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah,
Not at
because
all.
I'm definitely going in fresh.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, everybody does.
Right. Well, thank you. That's great. Thank you so much.
Not at all.
Well, I think we've gotten to we covered all the stuff. We had a lot of great music. What you're working on this album right now? Is there anything else in the pipe, or is that kind of what you're focused on?
There's a lot of stuff in the pipe because I've been an artist my whole life, and I've got stuff that I'm going to be dropping on CNFT hubs, Mad, who knows? Maybe by myself, maybe with Tyler's help. I don't know.
Yeah,
definitely.
But I got a lot of. I don't know why I was made this way, but shit shoots through me. Shit sharts through Schhhartist. A true Schhhartist is one who, if you look on my profile, I found it in the dictionary. And it's an artist who reaches the rank where their true explosive nature is revealed. Hey, Nate, what's up? My boy just got home. He just got braces. It's crazy.
Oh.
But anyway, so I've got a lot of stuff coming, and I want to get into, I want to be a multi-chain kind of person, but it's hard for me to want to go anywhere except for Cardano because the family is beautiful and it's a heart-to-heart kind of connection that I have with each and every one of you guys.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
Oh man,
one step at a time.
that's right.
Mhm.
We're doing it. Well, great. Well, thank you so much for coming. This was great. And I mean, I know we're going to have you on again.
Oh,
It
yeah.
it's inevitable at
It's
this point.
inevitable.
Especially with this album coming.
Yeah, exactly. I can't
Yeah.
wait to hear you, you know, coming through a recording studio
Yeah.
instead of a webcam, you know?
Yeah.
Me too. I mean, it's all new to me too. You know, it's cool. And then the album cover is going to be. I figured out yesterday. Is going to be a drawing that I did that took me 23 years to do this one drawing. It's
Wow.
a super detailed ballpoint pen drawing that I started when I was 16 years old. And at some point, I just decided that this is just for me. I'm only going to work on it when I'm truly inspired. So there were years when it sat in my closet, didn't even think about it. And I'd pull it out and I'd, oh yeah, I want to get back. So there are chapters of my life, 23 years of the most intense, transformative parts of my life are captured in the drawing. And so that's going to be the album cover for this.
And
That's
that
perfect.
fits the music too, because you said it was similar with the music, right? Or
Totally,
yeah.
totally. And the what if
Mhm.
idea also. Like when you see this drawing, it's crazy. There's so much stuff, and I've hid all sorts of stuff. It's nuts. It's intense. I
I
guess.
can't wait.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of tantalizing stuff coming up.
Nice. Yeah. Thank you guys for letting me share it. Thank you for being a part of this community and doing what you do. And I look
Absolutely.
forward to every step of the way with you guys.
All right. And have a
Thank-
great
yeah.
Twitter space too.
Thank you. That's right. And
Over.
give my best to Summer, please.
Absolutely. Will do. All right. Thank you. Bye. Till next time.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
All right. Great.
I
As
want to mint
always.
those things just to get a sneak peek to
Right?
the album and that drawing. But no, that's so
Yeah.
exciting. Yeah.
So we're gonna be bringing on Phoenix Arena here. I mean, is there anything? Do we need to pause? Should we just roll right through?
I'm reading what you sent to the thing.
No, that was a separate
unrelated.
thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I
I think we
haven't.
can do it.
Yeah, I think we could just go through because then we just have drops, right?
Yeah, then we got drops. So we'll be talking with Phoenix Arena here in just a moment, and then after that, we'll have our drop segment and our projects to watch, and we'll go through a bunch of cool stuff that's happening out there in the world. But for now, let's bring on Phoenix Arena.
Hi, guys.
Welcome,
Awesome.
welcome.
Thank you so much for having us on the show. It's a real honor. We've been fans for such a long time.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming. I mean, we've been watching what you guys have been cooking up, and it's been like a slow cook. You know, you've been working on this stuff for a while, and are really coming out with some awesome stuff. We're always covering it on the show, so it must be good.
Oh, thanks. It's really nice of you to say those words.
Absolutely.
Yeah. When it comes to Phoenix Arena, it's all about this kind of organic growth. Slowly building a strong foundation. We feel like that's the best way to like to really build something of great value. To have a like when you build a house, if you have strong foundations, the house is not going to fall down. If you have something you build really quickly, that's just gonna fly away like a pack of cards. So.
Definitely. Yeah, I know that's what really attracted like us or me specifically to the project. Like you guys kept releasing stuff like or sending me DMs of stuff you guys are working on. And it was just like so slow grow. It's exciting. Those are the best projects. But
yeah, thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, it's slow until it's not.
But it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing when it's slow. I mean, too much is fast, but I don't know. I'm rambling.
Okay, well, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Why don't we? I'd love to hear from y'all just a basic overview of what the project is.
Yeah, sure. So Marcus, you could probably
Yeah, sure.
start with
So
that.
maybe I can kind of give a bit of a backstory of, how did we get started, and what the project is about now, and kind of where we're at. So Ogie and me, we started paying attention to the Cardano NFT space kind of like around the end of last summer. Coincidentally, actually, the first CNFT that we minted was Anomsky Block 5. But so
Yeah.
and for like I saw that guy's work, and I was like, oh man, this is really awesome art. So a shout out to him for kind of inspiring me to like get into the whole CNFT space. But so we started looking at CNFTs. There are all these amazing art projects like Inomsky, Space Buds, Clay Nation. All the like Clay Nation just came out a little bit after we started paying attention, and we saw that there are all these art projects, but we thought that and we started thinking, maybe we could develop some kind of project of our own. So Olga and I are both gamers, and we also started thinking about this idea of like maybe we could somehow extend the utility of the NFTs that you have, like the art NFTs, to have some kind of additional utility. And we started building this concept of having a game where you could then have additional in-game utility from these PFP NFTs that were kind of the rage at that time. So that's kind of how we got started. In essence, we had our first NFT sale, selling this kind of like cute character called Max. We actually have this was a painting that the artist donated to Ogie for Christmas, but this is the first.
That's crazy.
That we just sold in February, and now we're coming out with our second NFT character, Diver. But so basically, the idea is that you have the PFP NFT, but then you also have the in-game utility. So the game concept itself is like an arena battler type game. So the idea is you have your characters, you have your Max, you have your Diver, or you have your other characters that are going to be coming out like later this year, and that you form them into a team. You level up your characters. You acquire equipment, acquire skills, level up those equipment and skills. Then you can once you got your team selected, you put it in the arena. And the idea is for the game to be kind of like an auto battler. So you select an automated sequence of actions. If your characters perform, then the teams battle it out. Then there's a winner. So then, you win matches. With winning those matches, you can like progress in terms of leveling things, obtaining items, and it's kind of like rise up the ranks.
Compete in the leaderboards.
Exactly, compete in the leaderboards. Like try and get higher up in the leaderboards, and the higher up you get, the more rewards you can get in terms of like different items and skill leveling and all that kind of progression.
Yes, like coming from like a gamer background, it was important to us to make something fun and also kind of competitive. So there's kind of, because you have like a casual gamer and competitive players like let's say myself. So we kind of try to make something that fits everyone. Like you have your mode for the more competitive players and like the mode for the more casual ones as well.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. I'm definitely a casual gamer myself, but I mean stuff like that, like it's very bare bones compared to what you guys are talking about. But the Sushi Bites battling game, I get way into that too.
Right, yep.
You just sit there and it's same thing, like automated battling, but like way like bare bones.
It came out almost instantly, like the very beginning of this whole thing. But you're taking this all to the next level. I wanted to show off some of this artwork here. This whole deal, so we can see two of the characters. Anyways, actually, if I move us over there we go. Yeah, beautiful stuff. And as we can see here, there's a little Cardania partnership going on, and we of course have been sponsored by Cardania for the past couple months. So wanted to make sure to ask you guys about this. Are these all Cardania items, the ones with the gradient?
Yeah, that's right. So you have the Marcus.
Actually, maybe you can go back to or go ahead. You can talk about the collaborations that we have.
Yeah, let's share the screen with them.
Yeah. So okay, I'll just share the screen and then Augie can tell you more about that.
Yes.
I don't know what I want more, that sword or the Cardania thing on the sea.
Oh yeah, I mean, a sword and a shield together seem like the way to go.
Yeah, true.
So maybe we start off with.
Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Yes. This is
so this is the kind of poster that Manu, our artist, created for the upcoming collab. So the idea, so we were kind of thinking outside the box, like, you know, you can do like an art collab, but let's also do something cool that like the people from, well, actually, in essence, in our community, we have a lot of people from Cardania and vice versa. So we thought, like, you know what, let's reward our community and see what they would like. And, you know, someone suggested, you know, why don't you ask Cardania? Like, maybe you guys could include them in this drop. And I was like, okay, let's create some items. And then let's also add some utility to the items. So I sent Captain a DM that, you know, perhaps you guys could like give us some amount of RAD that we could also distribute via the items. So, for example, like here you can see there's like a wait. Let me just show another example. Yeah, here.
Oh yeah.
So, for example, on this one, you have like this is like a Cardania item, the cape, you know, the swords. You've got the heads, the eye. So basically, if you mint like any of the items on your diver, once our staking is up and running, with that particular diver, you'll be able to earn both RAD tokens and Vari tokens. Vari token is our native token, so you earn both of them at the same time. So that's quite cool. That's actually something that I don't think that exists yet. That kind of collaboration in the space.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
There's not too many. Like I guess you have projects like Vi Finance, you know who have this kind of like they have some kind of NFT and you can stake that NFT in their stake vaults and
doesn't count.
But it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. So
yeah, you guys are pushing the envelope here. That's great.
Yeah, so we thought this could be a very interesting concept to try out.
Love it.
Yeah, you know, bring something new to the space and see how people like it.
Let's stop sharing so we're not.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's cool. So, are there any other collabs that you guys are thinking about or beginning or?
In the diver or in general?
Hey, anything. Yeah, I love to hear about collabs in the space. You know.
We've got a surprise collab coming in Q3, but I think you guys like it. But that's something we'll reveal in the future.
All right, good. Well, I'm glad to hear that there will be more of this sort of thing coming out, or at least collabs in general. Because you guys, I mean, this whole project to me kind of screams about collabs. I remember when you were first designing that banner, the backdrop of the arena, you had a smaller number of people, and then you started hearing people say, "Well, what about this project? What about that one?" And then you just added everyone. Every single. It's great.
Yes. We made the first variation. Then a lot of people have said, "Oh, you missed us out. We want to be included too." You know, so we're like, okay, let's make another one. And then we made another one, and then ever since then, people have been DMing us like, "Oh, could you please add us and add us?" So it's, yeah. Arena is all about bringing everyone together. I don't know if you guys are listening to the recent space by like the Snoop Dogg and the Clay Nation.
Oh, you know it.
So there they mentioned about Uncle Sam.
Yes,
so we have this vision that only together we can bring that motherfucker down. So if we all work together, that's the only way we can bring him down.
Yeah. But no, yeah, for sure. I mean, I think one of the kind of things that we were thinking about with this banner was, it's in everyone's benefit to bring people together, right? Having those collaborations, it's a win-win for everyone who's involved. So that's kind of what we were trying to go for with that. And
up so we can see. See right there, some familiar faces in the middle there. Nice.
Is that a Buffy
Rodrigo.
bot with that looks like a Buffy bot with the diver head? Is that right?
Oh yeah,
right to the right of
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of made the Buffy board logo in like our kind of art
yeah,
style.
it looks great.
That's sick.
I
Yeah,
never
you like
noticed.
it? Yeah.
Someone has to put together all these Buffy bot variations.
There's so many.
There's so many.
Yeah.
This one's definitely one of the coolest, most creatives though.
And then something else to show is this this Max that the news team managed to get their hands on. So this is in our news team vault.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
never
nice.
leaving our vault.
It you know, it feels almost like a self-portrait. I mean, my beard's not quite that, you know, luxurious, but you know, it's there. So cool. I'm so glad that y'all let us be a part of this project with you.
Yeah, no, it was a pleasure. You know, I'm really happy that we got that up there.
Yeah, the number scheme also looks amazing. The one with spaces made it.
Yeah,
that was great.
And yeah, thank you guys for including that.
Okay, so we did have a question in chat that I wanted to pull up.
I got a couple of questions.
So we don't need to play every day to stay up to date. So is there, you know, does it require that you log in and participate daily? Is it an epoch-based thing? You know.
So the idea is actually that you know, the current idea is that basically you would log in every day to set up your team for the upcoming battles of that day. So there like be a couple of different types of game formats. Like one would be that you would have this kind of like daily tournament structure. So you enter your team, and then within your kind of like tier bracket, you battle against other teams, against all the other teams, and you kind of see who gets furthest in those brackets. And those would be like automated. You don't necessarily have to watch them either if you don't want to. And so you know, the game focuses around, you know, that idea of leveling up your characters, acquiring the different equipment, and knowing, you know, what kind of skill sets, what kind of team combinations, what kind of item combinations to go for in order to like beat your opponents. But then you could also have, you know, this kind of like quick match. So, you know, you want to play a few matches, then you can just like, you know, have just an automated start a battle against someone, and or maybe even against someone who you specifically want to play against, and so on. But you won't answering this question specifically. You won't have to log in daily to keep up. But obviously, because it does have this kind of competitive nature, in terms of like getting forward, you know, if you're obviously like the more active players will have an edge, and, you know, be able to rise up in the leaderboards and acquire like more advanced items and so on.
Yeah, you can show them the PowerPoint about the game. It's a game.
Yeah. No, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Yeah.
All right.
Wait, were you? What's this one, man?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, we're just picking finish.
Yeah, you got to make sure. Make sure you're on the same page there. Oh man, yeah, it's really interesting stuff. Tyler, you said you had some other questions, or did you want to keep going, guys?
No, that was what I had to say about that question. But that was a really good question. So thanks for asking that question.
3,000.
So I was gonna ask about like how the development is going. I know it's still early. I'm looking at your website now, and it's quarter 3, quarter 4 for the launch. So it's still a ways out, but how are things going with development?
Yeah, so yeah, you know, I definitely want us to be like really transparent about these kinds of things. So basically, we're at the game design stage at the moment, right? We are you know, actually, so we've come to an agreement recently with like 2 amazing game designers who will kind of do the more detailed design of the game. And we're currently in the process of searching for, you know, a more senior developer who could then be in charge of the development of the game. So that's where we're at right now. And we have the roadmap of kind of like how to get where we want to be. And if all goes well in terms of in terms of like the upcoming diver sale, for example, and so on, then we will be able to deliver on the game vision that we have. So kind of like one of the key things about I think the thing that's quite cool about what we have right now is that like the game design is something that we see as quite compelling, but it's also relatively lightweight. That in terms of like the development effort that's required for us to deliver a game which is really top tier or high quality, it's completely doable, given the NFT sales, if everything goes like just reasonably, it's completely doable. So
yeah, and you guys are getting ready for that. Oh wow, it's like 4 days away for the diver.
Yep. Yeah, so that's for sure, the main thing that's on our mind. And that's what we're pushing forward at the moment.
I'm gonna add that to our drops calendar.
Oh yeah,
before I forget.
Yeah, we actually here in Scotland now, we've been working for 2 weeks straight on this diver drop, and just living, breathing, just building every day.
And
to try to bring our vision to life that we've outlined in the white paper.
How many people you got working on this project right now?
So there's me and Ogi, then there's the artist Manu. We have a web developer who has developed the website. We have one person who's in a bit of an advisory role. And then advisory role, and then we have the 2 game designers who have now come on board for the game design.
Hey. Wow, that's so great.
Yeah, and we're looking. Yeah, and after we have the game design and everything.
Yeah, so like I said, like the next step is now to actually actively start looking for the onboarding game developers who would have the primary responsibility of
coding.
Or like probably how we'll probably do it is we'll have it as a combination of getting someone who is on board internally, and then we might also outsource some components of the game development. But that's kind of like the next step in terms of team building.
Yeah, after the diver release, that's going to be our priority to work towards that.
Yeah,
get all that set up.
Yeah. So, question about long term: are you guys thinking of tokenizing anything else beyond the characters, like weapons or drops or power ups, or I don't know?
Yeah. So this is actually we're definitely going to have NFT items and NFT skills.
Okay.
But or at least NFT items, but the specifics of which specific items should be NFTs and under which conditions is not something that we've kind of that we haven't finalized that. And that's, I think, it's quite a tricky question. And that has to be thought out, quite carefully along with the game design. So
we'll be working closely with the game designers to implement the in-game NFTs to the game and see which makes sense.
So basically, there's going to be a split that there's kind of some items will be only in-game items, or items that items initially start out as only in-game items, and that if you or if some kind of circumstances, which we still need to define more precisely, once those circumstances are achieved, then they would become actual NFTs.
For instance, leveling up a sword, and then once you hit a certain level, then you'll get that NFT sword for example.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
And one thing that's also tricky with with like NFT items and having a game is one really important thing to keep in mind when you're ever developing games, especially competitive games like something like this, is you need to have balancing of, you know, the equipment and or the items and the skills. And so, you know, one thing that we're going to do with NFTs is that not even if you have an NFT, it's like you will own the NFT. It has a name, it has a, you know, the item type and some basic descriptive statistics. But then, you know, and obviously, like, let's say, for example, if you have a legendary item, well, legendary items are going to be more powerful than, let's say, like a rare item. But we probably won't be able to, or it's probably going to be really tough to completely define item statistics, for example, in the NFT itself, because you need to have some of that flexibility in order for the game balancing actually to work.
Definitely. I hear more and more games talking about that too. Because like balancing is so important. You never know. Like eCoin's a big one. They were talking about it on their AMA the other day. Like, yeah, you gotta like, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. But.
I'm right there with you. Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because if you set a certain stat on an NFT, then you can never change it again, and then it might be overpowered or it might be too weak, you know. So,
well, I haven't checked the ones that have been minted so far, but do you have a policy? Is it open? Is it closing? What are the policies that you're minting on? What are their expiration dates looking like?
So, I mean, currently we have different separate policies for each of the just PFP NFTs that we're minting, right? So I don't actually remember what are the closing dates on those, but the point, if they haven't closed, there will be no more Santa Divers. There will be no more max PFP NFTs. And now with the upcoming diver drop, there's going to be a new policy for the diver PFPs. And then, you know, then when it comes to the actual in-game items, once we start like pushing those out, or like around the end of the year, when we aim to have kind of like the first version of the game up and running, then at that stage, then we'll have a policy ID for those as well.
Yeah, great. So it won't be something that you're reminting to update things within.
Yeah. No, we don't need to update the PFPs, because there's distinction between like the PFPs and then like, so what we'll do is we'll like one of the things that we said in terms of like the utility for the PFP NFTs is that right from those PFP NFTs, we will generate in-game item NFTs. And so that's something that we'll do. And those will be like their own
category.
Yeah, like separate NFTs, which will have their own policy IDs and will be airdropped to users at that point.
Cool.
Like, for example, Max has the hair, the newspapers, and the cup.
Yeah.
So you might get like free NFTs, like the newspaper cup and the hair airdrop to you.
Yeah. Hey, it is.
That's actually. I wonder what do you guys think should be the kind of like special power for having chestnut hair or CNC news mug?
Right. Yeah. I mean, maybe you know something, or maybe you get some sort of like
a knowledge.
You have the news, so like what they're gonna do next. I don't know.
You're in the know.
Yeah.
You can predict what's gonna happen next.
Yeah, you served them bad news or something, for example.
Yeah, bad news. Yeah. The finisher. Oh man,
that's awesome.
Okay, well, we are getting towards the end of this segment. We want to make sure you guys cover everything that you want to get out there, though. Is there anything else you want to touch on?
I think we kind of came into this meeting having quite an open mind and just casually going with the flow. One thing was that this is our first time actually putting our faces out there. So
I didn't quite realize that. All right.
Yeah, this is actually so I guess now we kind of doxed ourselves to the world. So hi there. But yeah, no, I mean it's great. it's great that you had us on the show. It's great to be here. Maybe just the thing that we can kind of remind the viewers again at this point is that we have our upcoming diver drop on Friday. So be sure to check that out, and maybe we can just share our screen and show an awesome poster that we have for that.
I was gonna, we should also mention too that's gonna be an open. That's an open drop for until Monday, right? And then after that, it's right?
Yeah, exactly. So the drop is an open drop. So it starts on Friday, ends on Sunday, and basically what that means is that everyone can basically everyone can mint a diver if they want to. And we have this kind of a concept of like tying back in with that idea of building a strong user base of community members who really want to be involved with the project rather than just flipping NFTs. So that's kind of that's one thing about the drop. Was there something else as well with that? Oh yeah.
We have some really good news to the community.
Actually, I think something we could show one more thing as a bit of a kind of interesting, a bit of an update. So you might see some number right there.
Ooh, sweet.
So the reward calculations for the rewards that the NFTs can obtain are up and running, and the first pull for the NFT rewards will begin on May 1st. So, but you can already go and check out, how much rewards each of your maxes or Santa divers have obtained, and those rewards will be updated regularly or daily.
I'm gonna say,
So that's
something that everybody we've been waiting for, and we're really happy to roll that out finally.
I like it. Thank you so much for sharing that little tidbit.
So this was a CNFT news exclusive. You were the first to hear the first to hear about it.
All right.
Yeah, we'll put up some more information later on today on Twitter and Discord, how it all works and the specifics.
Yeah,
that's so sweet. Well, thank you.
It's gonna be like a vending machine style. So it's your rewards accumulate for your max for your NFTs, and then you'll be able to send a transaction to an address, and that you just need to send a transaction from the wallet that has your NFTs. We'll check what NFTs you have in your wallet. We'll check what rewards you have, and then we'll send you what we owe you.
That's cool. Will that be how the RAD tokens work as well through that same system?
Yeah, exactly. So the RAD tokens will then have the same thing that we just check that, okay, you've got some divers, or we can see that your divers have some Cardano items, and then there's some rewards associated with each of those items. And so then the same way that we just sent back your Wari tokens, then you'll receive your Cardano item rewards as well.
That's awesome.
Easy as pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about user experience, making it easy for everyone and see something that everybody likes. Like there's so many tokens that each week you go on holiday and they're like, oh, did I miss an epoch? Did I harvest? Did I not? It can be frustrating. So yeah,
absolutely.
That's something we should honestly start asking people when they come on the news, like what things should you do if you have one of the NFTs now? Maybe before you guys could go, I know you messaged me the other day about verifying in the Discord server. I haven't done that yet. I haven't got around to it. I'll probably do it tonight. But is there anything else that people who have Max or Santa divers they should be doing right now, or just getting ready for the drop on Friday?
So everyone who has a Santa diver, I would suggest that they delist it, because if you hold a Santa diver, you'll get an airdrop of one random diver NFT, like you did with Max.
Mm.
When it comes to Max, there might be some surprises in the future coming with him, but
one kind of one logical conclusion of this. Like, if you want to get your rewards, you know, because it's going to start on May 1st, the pulling, then, you know, maybe you might want to hold on to your maxes until then, so you can actually pull your rewards. Yeah.
Feel that?
You guys heard it here first. You list your maxes and Santa divers now.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially the CNFT news and the Cardano numbers ones.
Yeah, that's right.
Sick. All right, guys. Well, this was very informative. Lots of sneak peeks. We got to see you. That was a sneak peek in and of itself.
Yeah.
And it was a treat. So thank you all so much.
Yeah, thank you guys for having us. It was great.
Yeah, thank you much. It was an honor, guys. And yeah, let's stay in touch, you know.
Oh, you know it.
Come again at some point in the future.
Our projects are like this at this point, you know.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, we'll catch y'all later.
All right, awesome. Take care, guys.
Take care.
All right.
I think that is something that we should ask projects as they come on, like, what should holders know or what should holders be doing? Because like they said, it's so hard to keep track. Like, we're doing the news and we both missed the clay thing for the Bake Nation. So like, I know.
Will got in.
Will got it. Did he get it?
Yeah, he minted one.
No way.
All right,
at least someone from the family got one.
It made me feel a lot better.
Yeah.
I tell you that.
Congratulations.
It was a lot nicer. Yeah. But we minted our Baked Nation, or not baked, but our clay and everything. Yeah. We got we didn't get all smalls. We got some medium action in there.
Yeah, I got one medium.
Nice. No larges. Yeah. What are you gonna do? So Will says he sent for it and he's still waiting for the mint.
Yeah, it's crazy how I haven't waited so long for a mint since, like, maybe they were celebrating the anniversary of Cardano Bits. Maybe that's why it took so
they weren't getting anything done. They were just doing some celebration.
No, because the Cardano Bits took like 2 weeks to send after the mint. Remember?
I don't remember.
No, dude. Oh my god, dude. Cardano Bits, the person was like killing themselves that week because there was like a mess up. It at least took a week. I forget how long exactly, but
they end up doing it like all by hand.
Yeah, they had to burn everything because like it wasn't. I don't know. We're figuring it out. There might be a way to learn more about it in the next couple months. So keep an eye out, guys.
All right. Well, let's go to Drop It Like It's Hot.
Yes.
Snoop Dogg in the house. We got to add him to our to the Drop It Like It's Hot intro. We should have Snoop Dogg in there. Anyways, it's time to drop it like it's hot and talk about some drops. All right, my friends, we're talking about sea bunnies. That's right, sea bunnies, because when you look at one of these, you will see some bunnies. I think that's what that means. It might stand for crypto bunnies, but here we go. Sea bunnies have collaborated with crypto raggies for an Easter collab NFT, the Raggy Bun. This is a cute guy. The physical felted piece combines elements from both projects, and all proceeds will be donated in ADA to the Wildlife Conservation Society, a charity jointly decided upon by both projects. So the minting period is Thursday, April 14th through the 18th. The mint price is 3,500 rag. So you actually have to purchase it using rag tokens.
Interesting.
There's no limit to the supply, 1 mint per transaction, and you can mint it by going to the Raggy store. I'll drop a little link to right here. There's a Raggy store. Check that out. And after the minting period, 1 Raggy Bun will be randomly picked to be transformed into a 1-of-1 golden Raggy Bun NFT. And the lucky holder will be eligible to receive the 1-of-1 physical felted Raggy Bun from Sea Bunnies. A very cute little thing.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think that's the first project that I've heard about where you could buy with the token. I think.
Yes, it's totally new and different. And I know Cardano will be following in that realm, and so will Facility 7. So get ready for those data tokens because they're coming. All right, let's take a look at this next one, Grumpy Bunny.
Another bunny project. So hide your eggs, because Grumpy Bunny is coming to ruin your Easter, it looks like. So the Grumpy Fuck Easter drop is set for Thursday, April 14th at 13 p.m. UTC. And the mint price is 33 ADA for non-holders and 8 ADA for people who are holding Grumpy Bunnies. And there will be 500 pieces total.
That's a pretty cool way to do it. It's a very steep discount for holders. Like that a lot.
Yeah.
Black Owls, they're still there and they're still happening. Now they're releasing a charity Easter mint. And all proceeds will be going to a direct relief for the Ukrainian, to aid the Ukrainian folks. This drop is a great way to get a Black Owl in your wallet for a great price. Look at it go. And this is a crazy one. I love this. Wow. It's so cool.
I love
plus, you get the benefit of supporting a charity. The date for this drop is Saturday, April 16th at 3 p.m. UTC. It'll be open for 24 hours, 20 ADA per, and 2,500 NFTs available. This is quite a project, Black Owls.
Yeah, they are.
Always.
Have you grabbed one yet?
Not minting more. Or I don't even know if we even have one. I think we missed it.
I don't think I have one. I've been every time I see them all the time. One day I'll pick one up.
One day. I just picked up my Aeon block.
Oh, nice.
Because obviously I couldn't mint it. But I got number 42.
Oh, nice.
I always like to, because they're all. What?
I think I have like 41 or something.
Oh, that'd be wild.
From this mint.
Well, I love scrolling through JPEG Store and picking out my Aeon block because generally there's like 20 of them within 10 ADA pricing of one another. So I just pick the number that I want, and there it is. It makes me feel better about being unable to mint and paying twice the mint price. Oh my!
I got 46, so we're
46
close.
For 12 for Black 12.
Yeah,
that's so cool. Yeah, we're right there. That's great. All right, let's talk about some aliens. You guys like aliens? Ada Invaders.
So Ada
Invadas, yeah. All right, so Ada Invadas is a collection of 3D CNFTs from outer space. They come from the Lupus Major planetary cluster, hundreds of billions of miles from Earth. And they were brought to us via the new telescope that NASA just put up, I assume, because I don't think we can see that far to get this much resolution with the Hubble. Unless, of course, that's just fictional extra stuff. Can never quite tell. But these guys are here to fight FUD and defend the Cardano blockchain, and we welcome them. The first invaders to reach Earth will be the forest dwellers of planet Zaguro. With their exposed brains, well, not all of them, but they tend to have them, reptilian features, and an arsenal of futuristic weaponry, the Zaguri are a fearsome prospect. Yeah, they're pretty fearsome. The Ada Invaders white paper is planned to be released in May of this year, so coming up. There's plans for a season 2 and to continue growing the lore behind the project. The roadmap mentions a holders benefit program, which will give holders access to ADA and NFT drops, spot prizes, and unique physical/real life drops. That drop date for this first collection is Thursday, April 14th at 21 UTC, 90 ADA, and 3,500 Invadas. 90 ADA. That's a spicy mint right there.
And how many total? What was it? 5,000?
3,500. There looks like they're planning on a benefits card and DAO, whatever that means. Ever since we got screwed on by what was that stupid thing that screwed us lately?
I
forgot his name. Oddbods.
Yeah.
Ever since getting screwed by Oddbods, I'm looking at this stuff like, okay, they haven't dropped the white paper yet. I see.
Yeah.
Red flag.
Yeah,
But,
I mean that's true. Like the barrier used to be like, oh, you have good art. Like at least we're gonna get the good art. But like that's not even a thing anymore, unfortunately.
yeah.
Because like Oddbots had cool art. And
Yeah.
Just learn more about this project.
Let's see. So there is an interview with the founder here. So that's more
That's
than
good.
a lot of these projects have.
Yeah.
So this is quite a long interview here on Block is Hot. So check that one out,
Nice.
y'all.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to our next segment, or are there other drops coming up? We good?
Yeah, I think we're good. I did announce. I don't have anything to show, and it's kind of a low key one, but I will be doing a drop a week from tomorrow. For the portfolio pieces, my first NFTs, I'm doing like a portfolio pieces 2, which is like the deeper cuts. It's like the first one was like cool stuff, like some of my favorite stuff, and this next one is gonna be like deeper cuts. But if anyone out there is holding any of my portfolio pieces, then just want to let them know. But I know they're kind of scarce, so
I don't know. You got a lot out there.
True.
I'm happy with it. I'm glad that what you're doing out there. Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go to projects to watch then. We're cruising. Once we got rid of those goddamn guests, they take so long to talk to. You know, we can really finish this show up to get past those guests. Let me tell you.
Oh, we had awesome guests today, though.
Yeah, I guess it was
We
good.
always do.
No, it was awesome. I think the guests are. I mean, I'd much prefer talking to guests than going over all this stuff. Although I love all these.
I like both of it. Yeah.
I mean, talking to folks, so cool. And we got music today. Forget about it. All right. Let's go to projects to watch. Are you watching?
I am.
Because you should be. Project. All right.
One right here.
Cycle R.
Yeah. So the NFT play to earn game Cycle R, the mint closed on Sunday. So in a tweet they showed that their plans for phase 2, and this summer holders can participate in a closed alpha of their Ride to Earn mobile app and leveling up their bike and rider. So it's very exciting.
That is very interesting. It's different, you know. We should get them on this show. There's a lot to talk about.
You know, they're a lot bigger than just Cardano too.
Is that right?
Like they got one foot in Cardano and the other foot in Ethereum. And there are some like major artists like that one in there. That one's one of the ones on Ethereum. They have a lot of like incredible artists from Ethereum. Actually, I want to pull one up real quick because he's like one of my favorite artists on Instagram. And I haven't gotten into these. I've been wanting to, but their mint prices are a little steep.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
But let me see if I can find this.
Pretty ballin'.
Yeah, they do. Everything looks really cool.
This Ramen's noodle bike with the gold. So these are all different artists then?
Most of them, yeah.
Yeah, look at that. That is interesting.
I mean, I guess I was gonna show this one. I mean, the art. This isn't the coolest thing this guy's ever done, but
sure.
Just his bike. He's like an artist I was following before I even knew what an NFT was, and he posted this shit. I was like, whoa,
sick.
But yeah, so yeah, it's a cool project.
Liking it. So keep your eye on that one, my friends. Let's take a look at Split World. So Split World sold out their drop, and their next step in their project is to introduce customization, and they recently announced some of their partners: DGen Crypto Club, Ugly Bros, and Angel Baby Hit Squad. That's half of their partners out there. Now, Split World has had some very impressive CGI cinematics in the past. I'm going to pop one of them up on their Twitter page here. Let's see what they got going here. Here it comes. Drama. Pink engines. some good looking stuff. Only a couple of other projects have put together this level of video, intro kind of hype video. Loving it. So yeah, they're out there. They're hooking up with Ugly Bros. I love that. And of course, Angel Levy, Hit Squad, Fettuccine, DJ and Crypto Club. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Definitely. When I want to slip in here real quick before Cardano Warriors is, did you get a chance to see the eCoin AMA on?
I didn't watch the whole thing.
Did you see that they announced a mobile game? It's going to be a standalone mobile game. So you'll be able to play on your phone just as easily as you will on your computer. And
wow.
Yeah, there's some other stuff that they mentioned, like they did have to push back some things again.
Is that right?
Maybe I'm forgetting. It was a long one.
You heard it here first.
But the mobile game is definitely happening, and that's what I'm very excited for. I mean, I honestly think eCoin is going to be the biggest game on Cardano, just because it's so simple. Like it is what it is. It's horse racing, and it. I mean, look at the team. Like Fencemaker, Faha, Merritt. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but
gonna have to take a second look at the aftermarket for equine.
Oh, yeah,
I never bought a horse. Got a lot of skins.
Yeah, same here. And you know what? I was a little disappointed. I mean, I get it, but there's a lot of people in the comments who were hating on the skin game, and I'm like, they were like, "Oh, we just want to see the beautiful horses," which I get it. They are very beautiful, but I'm going to be repping skins.
There's a setting. Turn off all skins and just look at it. Horses straight up. So people can just do that.
That is one of the things that they announced. The first thing that we will be seeing, that we will get to play with, is their stables. So you won't be able to play, but you'll be able to put in your assets and put things together and see how they look, see how they match up.
Yeah.
And another thing that's going to go hand in hand with that, I forget if it's going to come out with it at first or not, but I forget the name that they used, but you could essentially set up teams. So let's say we did a CNFT news
horse team.
Yeah. So
we do have a CNFT news team.
But yeah, true. But I mean with our audience and stuff too. We could set up a team and
a community team. Cool.
And let's say we wanted to, someone had a horse they wanted to breed. You can set breeding prices, one thing for the general public, and then if there's people in your team, you can have a lower price or so it seems like they're really trying to push the whole team thing, which seems really cool.
That's sick.
Yeah, which we definitely will have CNFT news, whatever.
Oh, obviously we've got a lot of horses floating around, so special. That's fun. Okay, back to it. What do we got? Cardano Warriors have posted an update, which I love. Just because of the way it was posted. Let me show you this update here. Boom.
This is awesome.
Oh my. So this is some of the work they've completed on the game design, website, game development, trailer, art, and what's currently in production. So you can see they have little headings here, game design, what they're working on, what they've done. This is a great way to do it. And it's all there. I haven't thought much about Cardano Warriors lately, but I'm glad to see an update.
They're one of those super early projects, right?
Yeah,
they were in collab bits, I think. I should know that.
Were they? Yeah, I don't know.
I think so.
I minted something from them. I think I got an assassin long ago. Damn, I got 19,000 Twitter followers.
Damn. Doing
all right. Maybe I should mint some more of these. Cardano Warriors is still happening. When they first came out, I wasn't jumping on it because they didn't have this.
Yeah.
I like this. All right. We're just about to the end of this thing. Ada Ninjas. Oh, no. No. We got a fashion show to look at first.
The Voodoo Brigada.
Yes.
So Voodoo Brigada released a full video of their Black Magic fashion show for spring 2022. And
excuse me. And here it is. We're not going to watch this whole thing, but give you a little peek at what they're working on. You can check this video out. Fashion. Now, we saw some sneak peeks of them, designing the stuff in Blender, the 3D, the lights, and all that. Wow. What the fuck am I looking at? The eyes. Wow.
This is really cool.
Off the chain. What the fuck?
Wow. Okay, this is awesome. I don't know much about this project, but I kind of really want to now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Those eyes. Scandalous. This reminds me of Mardi Gras. It reminds me of Mardi Gras.
Weird, like fever, like
yeah, that's Mardi Gras. You just see a lot of people wearing just the most insane things you could think of, and here we are. Beautiful stuff. Okay, well we're gonna get lost in this. Cool. We'll check it out. Worth it, obviously. Ada Ninjas.
Yeah,
that's right. They released their latest signal called Aramar, featuring Billy Martin, and he mentioned that when he was on the show, Katie Bell, and Iago Music. The single has been featured on Spotify's all new rock playlist. That's huge.
Damn,
that's
crazy.
Recently tweeted about a physical manga with an NFT link that is coming soon. It's happening. Ada Ninjas. Lots of cool stuff. Ooh, here's something about their physical. Show you. Let's take a look. There we go. There it is. It's a page turner, but I guess you can get this in your actual hands. Wow! Look at that.
Awesome.
That's cool. And it's an NFT link, which means it's actually. Oh, here it is. Awesome.
You know what? Did you know that the link thing was in the Claymate sweatshirt too? I think when we originally were on the show with it, it wasn't working, but it does.
Maybe we just weren't looking in the right place.
Yeah, it's like a tiny little tag on the bottom, but I literally just saw it like the other day. One other thing, because I know we're getting to our last one, but I believe on the 14th is, so like in 3 days is Cascade.
Oh yeah.
I believe. Let me just double check. But yeah, I think Thursday the 14th. I believe. Let me just double check. Yeah, 14th is when Future Fest with Space Yacht, who is bringing on Cascade for their
huge.
Yeah. Which I
think Sean's probably seen him live or something. Sean's out there in the music scene.
Hell yeah. Are you gonna be at the Future Fest, Sean?
Yeah,
I always want to. I know we call him Sean, but G Sean rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, it does. G Sean, it's easy to say that.
Yeah,
but yeah, Sean, if you're going, let us know. That's cool.
I did see. I thought they were doing one more drop for Cascade. I haven't heard anything about it, but is it happening right now, or ended yesterday? It's okay on their website. It says public mint day, April 4th to the 10th, so ending yesterday. But
missed it.
I guess so.
Whatever. We miss a lot of mints.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Yes.
Didn't miss this one because it hasn't happened yet. But guess what? There's actual details coming. This is not the final art. This is just coming together here. But check it out. So 40% asset completion. And the final mint for these will be 25 ADA. Season 1 and 2 holders of Nitties get early mint access. Their faces are different colors too. That's cute. So definitely still watching this. Oh yeah. See, Will can't understand how people are still sleeping on nitties, and neither can I.
Yeah.
This is going to be a whole thing. Nitty's going to blow up.
You know, the OG nitties are so, like, make me so nostalgic every time I see it. It's just a year ago, but, like, just seeing them all, like, on a marketplace, I'm like, oh.
True.
I kind of want to get more.
Do you want more?
I only have because I remember I missed all the nitties drops. So the two I have are from Adam gave me back in the day.
You missed all the nitties drops
except for like one of the skateboard ones because I don't know why I just had bad luck and I missed the whole. I slept on the first drop and I missed everything else.
Well, the floor for nitties on JPEG is 72 right now, which is higher than it was.
Yeah.
It was in the 40s for a while there, I think. So we got some activity. Actually, that's a good question. Activity. So nitties, we've had 5 sell in the last 24 hours, it looks like.
Yeah, one for like 500.
3 or 4 days ago, they started moving. Yeah. Actually, yeah, about 4 days ago, it was in the 40s, and then they all got bought up. Someone came through and dropped the floor.
Do you know why that one that sold for 500 is so nice?
The 599 or which one? 525?
Number 5460.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna pop it up so everyone can see. Here we go. This one sold for 520. And yes, I'm sure I can tell you that's a rare bear color. I know that much. But I'm going to plug it into CNFT.
There's one. I'm seeing another one with similar traits for 85.
Okay. This this one has a little bit rare because of the honey Teddy Charles, I guess. It's rarity ranked 1436.
Okay.
I don't know why it sold for so much. That seems like a lot.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot for that level of rarity. But to each their own. It has a certain aesthetic pleasingness to it. Oh, it's a matchy. That's true. But even that's not going to be that high, I wouldn't think. Who knows?
I mean, there's probably not too many of those.
Matchies. Yeah. There's a few, Well, that's taken us to the end of our list here. I think that might mean that we're over. Is it over?
So,
is it over? Listen, I love doing the news. Okay, but I'd like it to be over now.
If anyone wants to get more news, NFT Maker did their thing this morning. You can watch all that. eCoin had their AMA. I feel like there's more, but
right.
The eCoin AMA is amazing, especially if you're into eCoin.
Especially, yeah. Agreed.
I feel like we're like slacking today. I don't know why.
I'm exhausted. Like I said, we started off early, going to doctors and all sorts of stuff. Whew, good stuff. But I think it's time to call it, my friends. We did it. We did a good one.
I think never mind. Did Greedy Genius, he said hoodie and sweater. Is that why it sold for so much? I don't know why. I keep
they match.
Oh, is that what he meant?
That certainly increases the collectible value, at least as far as we've seen in the community, but still think it was an expensive buy.
Yeah.
But that just shows you should just put stuff up for prices and people might buy it.
Sure.
That's a little crazy. All right, here we go. We made it through. Good stuff, friends. Thanks for watching. We've got our Twitter space coming up on Wednesday, the CNFT News water cooler, chilling, hanging out. And then, of course, we've got Thursday with Cardano will be here, as well as
Trading Tent.
That's right, Trading Tent. And we demonstrated that on our last show.
Yeah.
More
it was
or
going
less.
to be really cool.
Yeah, I'm very excited to talk to all of them. So peace out, my friends. For the CNFT News team, I'm Scott Chestnut.
And I'm with Spaces.